Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a look at a Rough Ryder Stockman. This comes out of the Copper Swirl series. So here's the box, and this is number 2059. It's I'm going to go along the lines maybe of a medium Stockman. It's not very big, and we'll compare this to some others. Let's talk about the Copper Swirl first. The Copper Swirl comes with copper bolsters. We've got a slanted and a lined bolster. We got your favorite RT bolster. And brass liners. I wonder if they're copper. And then we have like an acrylic with copper infused. So what they do, it's a resin, I'd say, and they infuse some copper. Oh, I forget. They mix it with, I don't know if it's a chloride. I'm not a chemist. But what it will do is it will glow in the dark. Maybe not now. It's kind of a dark day out here. But if you can light these up, hit them with a flashlight, you get a toxic green, which is pretty cool. And maybe you'll see some of that as we go through. You can kind of see where the light is hitting it. It's not really glowing, but maybe you can understand that. So primary blade, pretty good action on that, is a clip point. Has a nice mirrored finish, matte strike nail nick, has a swedge here, and if you can read it, there's the tang stamp. 440 razor sharp steel. We're going to go ahead and test that out on my meal ticket here. Okay, not so bad. Bought groceries today. I stopped by the store and bought a salad so I could have something that went with my steak. Yeah, okay, enough. On that note, though, I did buy a chicken to make sandwiches. And you know what? All that little bastard did was shit all over my floor. So be careful if you buy a chicken to make sandwiches. What are we on? The second blade here is a sheep's foot. We got to pay attention here. We got that nice swedging and little curve. I love on these Stockmans how that's just designed just to use that for utility type cuts. Half stops. Oh, very sweet. A little weak on the action. We're looking at about a 4, but half stops. This one also about a 4. Little bit weak right here. We have now our spey blade. All of these have swedging. Hopefully you can see those. And again, the downturn on those. So comfortable here. We can put, when we put our finger, they fall. We put our primary finger, our first finger right there, the second one there. And we do get this nice control on the knife. So that works well. Folds up in a bang. And what's this last one? The first one we checked. Yeah, not quite a 5. So these are all pretty easy, and some people enjoy that. I'm going to pull out a couple other Stockmans. This is the cold steel, and no half stop. And a little bit stronger pull. Now it looks like, and this one I didn't realize, both of these might be like a Sowbelly. So should have maybe noticed that as we get to my roper. And that's also just a little bit, it's maybe a medium large, I might say. We've got more square bolsters, and it's not a Sowbelly, but it has a serpentine to it. So you guys kind of decide, is this one? I would say that it is a Sowbelly, because I know that this cold steel they advertise as a Sowbelly. So this cold steel has 8 CRMO 13 MOV blade steel. Look at these, they're very similar, which by the way takes a fantastic edge. I sharpened up my trapper on this one, and I sharpened up my another trapper. Oh yeah, this is much weaker spring, and this cold steel seems to really just want to cant down, and I don't know if we can see that. If I'm gonna, it just feels, it might be this part right where my finger is, although that still has, it just feels so much, it's different. Wow, never noticed that before. So you can get these for about 30 bucks. You can get these maybe in that 15 range, although they did quit making this series. And what do we got? One last blade to show you, and that would be, and we're getting long, so the Rough Ryder, again with the top swedging, 440A. You know, actually this cold steel is pretty. Look at that plum, kind of like a grape color right in there, and I like that. But this definitely has another level of uniqueness. So I think either one of them will work. I think the cold steel is just a better, if you're going to use it, you might get a little better use out of it, so to speak. All right, that's long enough. Thanks, guys.